All right, so today we're gonna ask the question, is this behemoth behind me the best full-size luxury bunkhouse on the market? Let's see if it's perfect for you and your family. All right, today we are talking about one of my favorite luxury fifth wheels on the market right now. This is the Alpine. This is by Keystone, and this is the Avalanche Edition. So gonna have specs up here to the left on this unit, but this is the 380LT. This is a bunkhouse version, and you guys will see the floor plan coming up here momentarily, but it's an amazing unit. 100 inches wide, so you've got the extra wide. You've got 6 foot 10 inch slides. So this is larger than a full profile slide. You've also got a larger entry door that is taller. So no ducking if you're a taller camper. This is an absolutely amazing unit. While it is one step below the Alpine, it is still all luxury, a lot of good standard stuff, and let's get right into telling you guys about it. So we're gonna start right up here with the front cap. Nothing changes here. We've got a fully painted fiberglass front cap, running lights down below. You've got the Road Armor cushion pin box that's pivoting as well. Love this pin box. It's a great ride on this unit. Also, you can see right here, you've got a front cap that comes inward a little bit more. So what this is gonna do is give you more turning radius when you're getting into campsites. That also has to do with the cradle of strength that runs all the way around. So you've got a huge steel beam that runs around there and supports the pin box. So Keystone really fixated on giving you a solid fifth wheel unit. So something that's gonna last. We come down underneath the front cap here. We do have a spot for a generator. It's prepped, you can see the rubberized coating in there. Down here, you're gonna have all your hydraulic lines for the Titan leveling system. We're gonna talk about that here in a second. You've also got your inverter for the full-size residential fridge. So that way it's 12 volt on the run. We'll talk about that here in a little bit as well. Right down below here, that Titan leveling system that I was talking about, this was designed in partnership with Lippert. This is pretty much the standard right now. These have 3 lights. They've got the nicer pads on the bottom, and we'll come around to this side because we also have a touchscreen associated with this. So right now, you can see, put my pin in, and you've got everything here. You can extend your gear, retract, auto level, all your options. It's all right there for you. Another great piece is you can use it in partnership with the Lippert app. So you can be sitting in your truck, and if you're not correct to the pin box height, you can adjust that and bring it down. So I think that's a really great thing. On the outside, you're still gonna get those 2-inch insulated thick walls. You're not gonna have the automotive glass on the Alpine Avalanche, but you are gonna still have the giant awnings that are gonna take care of you with LED below. Inside, for 26, they upgraded this to the all plastic, fully waterproof. See the LED lighting up there. You can also see, you got a vent up there, which is great. So this is climate controlled. And then right here, I love that Keystone does this. These are actual buttons for the awnings and the slides on this side. So if you're outside, you're parked, you're wondering, hey, is there a tree down the side? No big deal. You can stand out here, see how close you are, and take care of that. Come down the side here, they've got the Lippert screen assist, which I really like. This just makes it really easy to open and close your screen door. For 26, they added the safety rail by MoreRide. Everyone seems to really like that. You've got the Lippert solid step. This is gonna be strut assisted as well. So this is one hand lift and very easy adjustment down there. No pins to speak of and mess with. Your slide, as we talked about, this is a 6 foot 10 inch box. This is absolutely massive. And when we get inside, you're gonna see just how much of a difference that 4 inches makes. Down below, you've got your typical rack and pinion. We love that. And then they've got this nice little storage spot on the outside here, and it's a 4 foot table in here. So I love this. You've got some great storage that goes up here as well. Maybe you can get some fishing poles or chairs that go in there. But that table they give you, because underneath here, you do have your LP, and you also have your sewer tube, which is good for 73 inches. As we come down the side here, we're gonna make our way to the back, and this is something that everyone asks for, a rear entrance to the back bathroom. So I know parents love this. Even if you're hosting, you love this. You've got a rear bath. You've got an entry back here to the rear bath. Nice solid steps all the way up. And then off to the left here, you've got your outside kitchen. So you've got an inverted outlet. You've got your 12-volt refrigerator. Got some nice storage space here. I like that they do these as metal drawers because a lot of times we're putting things out here like, I don't know, just camp accessories that kind of mess up the wood stuff. You got a nice look spot up there. This is all strutted, so you can actually be underneath here if it's raining. Come around to the back of this unit. You can see we've got a prep up top for your backup camera. I can't speak today. Ladder all the way up there to the fully walkable roof. You've got your nice hitch back here. You do have your 50 amp back here. This is a little bit different box. This is gonna tell you if it's grounded or not, what your status is. I like the Keystone's throwing that on there now. You've got your slide for this bunk room back here. That is, again, rack and pinion. Same thing up here. And we're gonna kind of look underneath of the unit now because you do have the H-rated tires, which is great. It's gonna give you a 1 year, no worry, 5-year guarantee. And then you've got your 7K axles down there that are gonna have your cushioning suspension. You're gonna have heavy duty shackles, bronze bushings instead of nylon. So really a good suspension setup to match with that pen box. Keep coming down the side here. Get all the way down here. You can see your tankless water heater right here. That's by Suburban. And then inside here, you've got your Nautilus setup. You've got your slides as well, key TV. Got a bigger filter on this 26 model this year. You've got some shutoffs. You got your black and 2 gray tanks. And then you've got your extension hose as well if you need to hose anything off. And then again, this is the other side to that massive pass-through. You do have your 2 30-pound bottles of propane to keep you nice and warm. And that's gonna pair nicely with the Polar Pack, which we're gonna talk about here in 1 second. And then on this slide, this is the one slide that is cable driven. However, I really like that the bedroom slide, they didn't use Schwintek. They went with the BAL exact slide. Really great setup there. Just gives a little bit more strength and honestly a little bit more durability over time. As we come back around the front of this unit, like I was saying, talking about the Polar Pack. The Polar Pack's important because as you saw, you've got the insulated underbelly, the foil lining, you've got a 35K BTU furnace that is heating that entire underbelly. You've got heated tanks, 2 vents that go up to the attic to heat that as well. Plus you've got those nice 2-inch insulated walls. This unit is good down to -10. Good luck finding another unit on the market that does that. A lot go down to 0, but this is rated -10. So a lot to really love about this Alpine. It's a beautiful unit. It is large, but for a family, you can't ask for a better way to camp. So let's go inside, let's take a look and see what else this has to offer. All right guys, coming inside. Again, if you're liking this video so far, please subscribe. That really helps. We like to see if everyone's liking the videos we're doing. We also like to get comments, questions, anything that we can do to improve and help you guys. We really want to give you all the information we can on this unit. So just giving you a little spin right here. Let's go ahead and start up at that bunk room, because this bunk room, I really love this bunk room. And honestly, that's what makes this the standout feature in this unit. So you can see up here, we've got a little bit of a loft. So get up here a little bit taller. You see you got your vents up there. You do have lights. As we come around on this side, you do have a spot for a TV back there. So you've got plugs, you got a little bit of shelving up there. So heck, you can put a little game system up there for the kiddos. Lots of room up there. And then you've got a really sturdy ladder, which I like. You don't have to find anything to get everyone up and down on the bunks. Right here, you've got a nice little dresser unit. Little wardrobe. You've got a couch here for during the day, so you can watch the TV over here. And then this folds out to a full-size bed, which is great. A little bit more comfort if it's not the kids, maybe some adults back here. And then down here, aside from all the great storage, you've got a little refrigerator. I think this feature is really neat. They put this in all the Alpines. It's just a really cool feature. And then, again, you've got that rear entry back here, so everyone can get in and out. They can get to their bunks, and they can get to their half bath, which that's another great feature. Solid surface countertop back here as well, which is great. All right, so we are gonna back out of here. You do have a sliding door here as well, so everyone gets their privacy. Coming out into the main living area here, you've got a fold-out bed right here, which I think is great. Give you, again, just extra way to sleep, people. You've got your lights in that 6'10" box, which is huge. You've got your power recliners right here that are heated, and you've got the USB to charge them. Again, these are Thomas Paine, so this isn't upgraded furniture that is in these Avalanche models. And then as we're sitting over here on the couch and the recliners, we've got our 5K BTU fireplace. We've got some beautiful LED lighting to accent everything. And then we've got a big 55-inch TV. And then you've got JBL audio here. So again, all of this is standard. And a lot of this you will find in the Alpine. But you're also finding it in the Avalanche, which is really great. Also gives you a great value. We were talking about venting. Up here on the ceiling, let's not miss out. You've got your JBL speakers up there. You got some outside as well. This is the Coleman Mach Blade Pure Air System. So the Avalanche comes standard with two 15K, BTU ACs. There's a third optional. And then this system right here, these are 15 by 15. Your normal filters. So you can go to the store and you can buy those filters. You don't have to either wash them out or get special ones with us or any other realtor. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. With any other vendor. So, although you guys, we're kind of in a house right now. We're gonna lift this up right here. You've got this great table, a lot of great storage. This does scoot in, this collapses, as you can see, so that gives you a little bit more room. But great place to put silverware, games, whatnot. You've got your 4 dinette chairs. I love the individual dinette. I love the huge window to look out over the campsite. Got a little hall tree over here, which is nice for keeping keys, coats, whatnot, umbrellas. And then great storage. So you got this pull-out storage, which I think is amazing. Really well constructed. You've got all wood cabinetry in here. Soft close, residential hinge work. Oh, and by the way, check this out. That's right, it opens to the table side. So, and again, I can slam those, no worries. They're both gonna easy close. Got some great storage up above the full-size residential fridge. Can't beat the full-size fridge here. This is a Samsung twin cooling. This does come with an ice maker as well. You got your crispers, freezer. Again, everything you need for some full-time or just really enjoying camping. As we spin around here to the kitchen, you're gonna get a huge 2-compartment sink. One large enough to actually get your pots and pans in, because we know we might be doing some grilling out there. Smaller one over here to this right, maybe do some prep. This is gonna rotate. You got your sprayer right there. Huge solid surface countertop. Again, I wanna state, this is a solid surface countertop, which is really great. You've got your stove right here. That is a 3-burner. You've got your oven down below. Not quite as big as the full size that is in the Avalanche. You do have your microwave up top here. And then as you can see, great storage everywhere. Down below as well. I kind of like this little back spot here. Maybe an ice machine, Keurig, whatnot. And then I'm pointing to the floor because this is the Hyperdeck floor by Keystone. So this has got Bayo laminate over top. That's good for a 7-year warranty. Also notice no carpet under any of the slides. But this floor is 2 inches thick. It is completely waterproof. They guarantee that up to 25 years. And the best part about it is it's one piece. So no gaps are gonna form. It's always gonna be just as nice as the day you got it. We're gonna come over here. Don't mistake the fuse panel for the road vac that is in the Alpines. That is one thing that is missing here. We're gonna go up the stairs. You do still have, though, your manual switches right here. I love that you have all of that. Tank heaters included. You can check your tanks up there at the top. Again, there's your Coleman mock. And this unit has a max air here in the kitchen to get rid of all that bacon smell from cooking that wonderful bacon. Before we head into the bedroom, you do have the bathroom, and I really like what they do with these small baths. So something that's really nice is, one, they give you some really great storage here on the vanity side. Then they give you a one-piece shower unit. This is a one-piece, guys. This is not their top of the line Alpine. And then you've got the glass doors as well. You do have your fan in here, but this is where it gets really neat. So you've got a slide out right here. So you got a ton of space for toiletries, towels, whatever you need. This is really smart. You see the slot in there because this is where you can put all your toilet paper. And then they got a trash can down below. So even though this is a smaller bathroom, you can still get dressed easily in here. You can still sit comfortably on your nice porcelain toilet there. And then you've got access to the bedroom as well. But they've just done a really good job organizing the space. And then coming back here into the bedroom, we've got little nightstands on each side. You do have plugs underneath. They are inverted. So that way, if electricity would go out, say you've got a CPAP machine, that is still going to give you power, so that can stay running at night. Over here, you've got the big closet. These are motion sensor lights. You can see a ton of room back here because we're not squeezing the washer and dryer in here. We are leaving that for its own little space right here. So you can hang some clothes, or again, this is washer dryer prepped. You can see that right here. We do have to drill for a dryer, but other than that, pretty easy install on your washer dryer setup. Easy close on those as well. You got a spot for a TV up here in the bedroom. You got your dresser, which actually has some good sized drawers. I forgot to mention everywhere that you've got full blackout shades everywhere. And then as we spin around to the full size king, and I mean residential king, underneath, which is a little dark, I apologize, but an absolutely amazing amount of storage down here as well. You can see that this is all strutted as well. So really nothing that they left untouched here. Oh, and a couple reading lights up above. Going to leave the room, you do have your light switch with dimmer and your dedicated AC back here, because again, you have another Blade Pure unit back here with an easy change filter. Again, this is essentially going to be your return, which is really nice because you've got your ducted AC in here as well. So it's going to make it a little bit quieter that you don't have those direct dumps. As we come back out, just kind of overlook the area. This is a beautiful setup, really a good amount of space. You've got the fan up top. You can sleep a ton of people. You can host people. Again, this was the Alpine Avalanche. All right, you guys, well, thanks so much for tuning into the video. Again, this was the 2026 Keystone Alpine Avalanche 380LT. This is a bunk. Again, if you got any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Subscribe. We appreciate any of the support and can't wait to show you the next one. Thanks.